Zeke Meeks versus the Horrendous Halloween. Chapter 8. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. Arr! Ahoy, matey. On the way home from trick-or-treating, I got an idea. That idea was called Alexa. Alexa was sitting in the living room. She was reading Celebrity Worship magazine and eating candy she was supposed to hand out. You know Hector's brother, right? I asked her. She clutched her heart. Oh, of course I know Hector's brother. His name is Leon. I wish I could know him better. He's the cutest, coolest boy ever. His eyes are like bright, shining stars. I get it. You think he's cute. I clutched my stomach. Alexa was making me feel sick. Leon isn't just cute. He's the cutest, coolest boy ever. Whatever. Would you like to see him tonight? She clutched her heart again. On a date? I clutched my stomach again. Sort of a date. You could bring me over to Leon's neighborhood. He's taking Hector trick-or-treating. Alexa threw down her magazine, jumped off the couch, and exclaimed, Let's go. Thanks. I hurried to the front door. Alexa shook her head. I meant let's go as soon as I curl my hair, polish my nails, and put lip gloss on. I sighed. Please hurry. I had to wait a long time while my sister got ready to see Hector's brother. Fortunately, I had a big bowl of candy to keep me busy. I passed out candy to a few kids who came to the door, but I ate most of it myself. Finally, Alexa was ready. I said goodbye to Mom and handed her the candy bowl. It was nearly empty. I hoped she wouldn't look inside till after we left. Mom looked inside the bowl right away, and then she frowned. Alexa Gertrude Meeks and Ezekiel Heathcliff Meeks. You ate almost all of the candy. Alexa and I ran out of the house. Once we stopped running, Alexa asked, Where are we meeting Hector and Leon? I shrugged. I was hoping to bump into them in their neighborhood. I doubt you'll find Hector and Leon that way. That's a terrible idea. If we go back to the house, Mom will yell at us for eating all the candy. Alexa sighed. Let's keep going. We were about halfway to Hector's house when I spotted him with his brother. I called, Hector! Hector waved at me, and we walked toward each other. Alexa followed me. Hector's brother followed him. When we got closer, I said, Nice costume, matey. At the same time, Hector said, Nice costume, matey. We laughed at the same time. We were both wearing homemade pirate costumes. Hector's bandana was blue and mine was red. He had a beard and I had a mustache. Even so, we looked a lot alike. It's cool that we both decided to be pirates tonight. A few days ago, you told me it was uncool to dress alike. I changed my mind. Why aren't you trick-or-treating in your neighborhood? I was on my way to your neighborhood to find you. I smiled. I was on my way to your neighborhood to find you. Let's trick-or-treat together. We walked toward the closest house. Leon and Alexa stood frozen on the sidewalk, staring at each other. Oh, brother, Hector and I said at the same time. And then we said jinx at the same time. And then we both said double jinx. And then we said triple jinx. And then we laughed at the same time. After we stopped laughing, Hector asked, Did you get much candy yet? I shook my head. Hardly any. I had to wait for Mia to sing an awful princess sing-along song at every house. And at one house, I got a pencil. Halloween pencils should be against the law. I didn't get much candy either. My mom wouldn't let me leave their house until I cleaned my room, so I started trick-or-treating late. I would have helped you clean your room if you asked. Thanks. I'm glad we're trick-or-treating together. I smiled again. Me too. Now let's hurry and get as much candy as we possibly can. Dentists, live dead bodies, and something even worse. Oh yeah, there are things that are worse. You'll see. Chapter 9. Hector and I rushed from house to house. Alexa and Leon followed us. Soon we had lots of candy corn, lollipops, jelly beans, and all kinds of chocolate bars. I lifted my heavy trick-or-treat bag, put my face in it, and took a deep, long, wonderful whiff. Yum. Fat and sugar. That's what Halloween was all about. Unfortunately, we'd also gotten more pencils, an eraser, and a bag of pretzels. They were more like tricks than treats. I raised my hand and told Hector, I hereby vow that when I grow up, I will always give out candy on Halloween. Me too, said Hector, and only good candy. I knocked on the door of a large, brightly lit house. I gasped when the door opened. Standing in front of me was Dr. Gag, my dentist. Just thinking about Dr. Gag poking at my teeth made me shudder a little, and then I thought about his loud dental drill, and I shuddered a lot. I put my hand over my face, hoping Dr. Gag wouldn't recognize me. I mumbled, Trick or treat. I recognize you. You're Zeke Meeks, said Dr. Gag. I nodded, making sure to keep my mouth closed. Let me see those teeth of yours. Open your mouth. I did. Wider. I opened my mouth wider. I wished I had never knocked on Dr. Gag's door. Dr. Gag peered inside. You need to come to my office as soon as possible. It looks like you have tooth and gum decay and cavities. Then Dr. Gag pointed to Hector and said, Open your mouth, young man. Hector sighed, and he opened his mouth. Dr. Gag looked inside and said, Young man, you have an overbite. You need braces. And then he looked inside my trick-or-treat bag and said, You should get rid of that awful teeth-rotting candy and make sure to brush after every meal and floss every day. I'll do that, I lied. Happy Halloween. Here's a special treat for you boys. He put a toothbrush in each one of our bags. We thanked him and hurried away. After we joined Leon and Alexa on the sidewalk, I said, A toothbrush is not a treat. It's more like a bad trick, said Hector. Alexa is a wonderful treat, said Leon. Alexa clutched her heart again. She said, It's a wonderful treat to see you tonight, Leon. Hector and I both clutched our stomachs and pretended to throw up. Then we walked past toward the next house. Loud, spooky music played on the outside speakers. Spider webs and skeletons hung from trees in the front yard. A fake dead body lay on the lawn. This house is so cool, Hector said. Yeah, that fake dead body looks almost real. Then suddenly, the fake dead body sat up and she yelled, How dare you call me a fake dead body? I'm real and alive, and now I'm very, very angry. Hector and I ran away. I was just kidding, kids, the real live and very, very angry woman called after us. We stopped running. Were you scared? Hector asked. Me? Scared? The words came out like little squeaks. I was just getting some exercise. Me too. Exercise, Hector said in a little squeaky voice. Zeke, Hector, come back here. Don't you want to trick or treat? Leon called to us. Did I want to go back to the house with the very, very angry woman on the lawn? The chance of that was 0, nil, negative. Not going to happen. No way. I just said, I'm kind of tired. Hector, you can go back there. I'll wait here. I'm not going back to the house with a real live and very, very angry woman. I'm ready to go home, said Hector. I called out, We're done trick-or-treating. We're ready to go home, said Hector. Alexa and Leon walked toward us. They were holding hands. Hector and I pretended to throw up again. Don't go yet, Leon, Alexa said. I don't want to go, Alexa, said Leon, and then he put his arms around you. I better prepare you first. What you're about to hear is totally gross. It's even grosser than the huge green spider on my door. Don't read this if you're eating. Are you near a bathroom or a trash can? You should be, in case you need to throw up. If you're not near a bathroom or a trash can, I could wait. Ready? Okay, I'll tell you. Leon and Alexa pressed their mouths on each other like plungers on toilets. They kissed and kissed for a very long, disgusting time. It was a horrible display of total grossness. I almost threw up. Just typing this now is making me feel queasy. Let's get out of here, I said. We're done trick-or-treating. Leon and Alexa just kept kissing. Mama's going to be mad if you don't take me home soon, I told Alexa. Yeah, same here. But Alexa and Leon just kept on kissing. There was only one thing to do. Hector and I sat on the sidewalk, opened our bags, and started eating our candy.